Hi, it's Driveway DIY here. Today I'm going to do a short video on what to do if your horn doesn't work. And as a DIY, what some of the diagnosis that you may want to go through. I mean, there's about 2 or 3 steps that I would go through as a DIY before thinking this could be more serious, to do with wiring and electrical problems and stuff like that. But as a DIYer, this is more to do with the fact that following a couple of steps you might find an easy fix for your horn. Normally 9 times out of 10 it's usually the horn that's gone, because they're right at the front, like mine on this Honda Civic. You see mine's right at the front of the car, susceptible for rust and weather and all the extremes. But this is just a short video of how to go through it, really, mainly for the DIYer, just to show you some steps. First step I normally do is check the fuse. And on this car, just show you, the fuse is in the fuse box in the engine. And what I'm going to do, I've got a power probe. Got my power probe. I've got a video on this already. It's quite a cheap power probe. Got from Sealy. Put a link into the description of the video that I use and where I got it from. But just going to go and check the fuse, which is in the fuse box in the engine bay. So I'll just go and do that. So here's the box. So on the box will be all your fuses. Hopefully you can see that. Mine's stopped there. Mine's a horn and stop lights as well. By the look of it, it's a 20 amp fuse. So what I'm going to do is put my power probe. Let's see if bring you up there. See if you can see it. There's the fuse box. Going for 20 amp. Let's see if there's a light comes on. Just bring you in. And there's the other one. Yeah, so pretty good. Fuse works on this, so that's happy day. So I know at least we're getting electrical current to the fuse box, which is great. So next thing I'm going to do, bring the power probe, bring it down here. So I'm going to do with a power probe. It's going to see if the actual horn works. And the good thing about these power probes is that you can check if these things work in situ. So what I'm going to do, I've got an earth wire. I've got my power probe. So what I'm going to do is apply the earth, and then just trigger the horn and see if that works. Hopefully it will. So I'm going to go into. You can do this either or the other. Don't think you're going to do too much damage. What we're going to do is just make sure you can see. It's just I've got the earth triggered, I've got the earth wire connected, and I'm just going to put the positive on it. There you go, we know the horn works. So that's knowing, we know we've got ampage, we know we've got the horn beeps when I apply 12 volts to it. So the issue now is we know there's a problem between the fuse and the connector, which is here. So we need to find if we're getting current from that point to this point. If I triggered that and the horn wasn't working, then we know there's a problem with the horn. If I did it over in the fuse box and we could see I wasn't getting positive light on both sides, then we know we've got a problem with the fuse. But as we've got okay with the fuse and okay with the horn, we know we've got an issue between the connector and the fuse itself. So it could be a wiring problem. This is where it starts for the DIY. This starts getting a bit awkward. So what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to back probe it and see if we get, just remove this, and just got my DVOM, as you Americans call it, or multimeter as we Brits call it. I'm going to use one of these and just to see if I can get 12 volts coming through, or voltage coming through, depends on what car you got. I think it's normally 12 volts, I would say. I'd have to check, always check your spec specs in your books and your handbooks and stuff like that when you're dealing with electrics, because you've got to know for sure what sort of electrical current you've got coming through. This is where it gets a little bit dangerous as well. You don't want to be shorting out your car, and you definitely don't want to be killing yourself, electrocuting yourself. So what I'm going to do, got some pins. So I'm going to connect one side. Never go through the connector at the front, because you'll cause a problem there. And I'm going to put, actually that will do that. And I've got some wires as well, which I'm going to, with crocodile clips on them. Just make sure you can see. So I'm going to connect one to one side. Connect one on the other. Try not to join the two. I'm not sure, I don't think you'd do much damage, to be honest, when it comes to your horn, but just be sure. So what is, I'm looking for voltage when I press the horn. So hopefully that should change. Yeah, so we've on this case, on the Honda Civic, we've so just to recap, we've checked the fuse, that was working. We've checked the horn itself, that worked, and we checked the circuit itself, and we were getting voltage for the horn. There's only a small amount of voltage, but it was very quick. But you can see the DVOM changing at the time, so we know we're getting the right amount of voltage. So we know all these components work, and this is how it should work on this car. But on another car, if you're missing any of these parts, then obviously that's the area you need to be going for. This is diagnosis. There are other forms of diagnosis. Lots of YouTube videos on there, testing, some by pros and stuff like that. But this is what I do, and it works for me. So that's all I've really got to say on the matter, really. It's just having the right kit. I mean, I've got a probe, power probe. I've got a DVOM. And that's all I needed on there, just to get three forms of diagnosis for a dodgy horn. And you can use this on all sorts of other things to do with the car, with electrical items. Bit of back probing as well. Always good practice. Always know what you're doing now. Don't take it around. Don't just start sticking pins all over the place, because you'll end up frying your car and you could even hurt yourself. So always know what you're doing. If you're DIY and you're starting out as a DIY, do bit by bit. Just go bit by bit. Take your time. Make sure you understand what you're doing, and understand. I mean, I've been doing this like 15 years now, and I've been learning and learning and learning, and I'm doing bit by bit, and I've really enjoyed it. So once you start to understand the concept of how cars work and electronics and all that of it, it's really, I find it a lot of fun. So I mean, that's all I'm going to say on the matter, really. I'll put a link in the description for the power probe, ideal for the DIY starting out. If you want anything better, then there's a lot of stuff more expensive. But the DVOM I got from a local store, cost me about 15 quid, whatever that is in dollars at the moment. But you know, all this stuff's out there. But that's it. That's pretty much how to diagnose a dodgy horn, faulty horn on a Honda Civic. I think this is pretty much the same for a lot of other cars as well. I did one on the Punto, Fiat Punto the other week for my son. Same diagnosis on that as well. But it was a dodgy horn straight away. I tested the horn first, and it was the horn that was the problem. So yeah. So this is sun shining on my driveway. This is driveway DIY. Hopefully you'll get something from it, and thanks for watching.